Testing. Testing. All right. We're going to close that. We're going to open it up again. I'm about to try this one more time. If this don't open this time. Yo, what's up? What's up? How you doing? All right, back to game. Why won't it capture it? What's good? What's good? Ay, ay, ay. Now I don't want to capture it. Man, this thing be straight BSing sometimes, yo. Okay, if that's what you want to do. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Give me 1 second. Trying to get this to show over here and it's not wanting to. Damn. Okay. Where I really want it though is here, which means I probably should get off of it on here, right? Hmm. Kodiare Takunai. And it's not picking it up. Alright. Let me get rid of that and then add it back in. Why is it not capturing it? I don't even remember which one I was in. I feel like I'm in Ansor. Was it Thorn? It might be. I'm not sure. Welcome in, Truth. What's up? Why is nothing wanting to open right now? What's up, little Timmy? Timmy. Okay. What the heck? What is going on? Nothing is working right now. Mad annoying. Yo, blessings. Thanks for the follow, Liam. I don't know what's going on. Pump up. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that too then. So yeah, I'm gonna need to open this up. Unfortunately. Boom. I don't know if it'll show all that though. That's not what I want. Oy. All right, there we go. Oh snap! No way. Is it okay? So this one's popping up. Initializing network. All right. Well, I guess I'll play. Unable to connect to server. Why y'all playing with my emotions? All right. Well, I guess I'm playing Monster Hunter today then. Every damn thing just kept on crashing when I'm trying to start it. Yes.
Do you need something from the store?
No, not that I know
They wanted me to ask you. But I knew you weren't going to text me.
of. All right. Cheese and bread. I guess we're going to be getting this started now. There we go. What's up, Ray? How you doing? All right. Now that we're ready, goshly dang. Only took forever and another day. All right. It's time to game and live. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. What's up? What's up? What's up? Here we go now. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of Divine Time. I am doing something a little bit different today. Today, I am going to be talking about narcissism. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, we about to get real with it. I said it. I said it. I said it. Today, we're going to be covering narcissism as I'm going to be going around and taking my anger out based off things that I have dealing with narcissism in the past. I'm not going to get too much into my story, but I want to hit on a few things. Have you noticed that in this day and age, a lot of individuals sit here and gaslight people? And do you know what gaslighting is? All right, probably do. Or you probably have gone through it, did not know what the name of it was, kind of like similar to what I had went through in the past. In the past, I was getting gaslit quite a bit. I did not know that there was a name for it. It's a dark psychology, almost like not brainstorming. It's mental manipulation. When a person is trying to change the way that you see things, when they're telling you that something did not happen or you're not remembering right, or let me give you an example real quick, all right? Let me give you an example. Let's say that you came out the bathroom and was like, yo, there's no more toilet paper. And you went to the store to get some toilet paper because your roommate was like, or your roommate used the last of toilet paper. You know you didn't. And it was only two of y'all in the house. You come home and there's no toilet paper there, but your roommate's like, I didn't use the last of toilet paper. And you're like, well, I didn't. They're like, well, how do you know that you didn't? If I didn't do it, there's only one other person in here, and that would be you. So you had to have used it when you know damn well you did not use the last of the toilet paper. That right there is a small example of gaslighting. Now, things that narcissists love to do, I don't see, that's the thing. I can't label people a narcissist, but the behaviors of narcissists, what's up? The behaviors of these creatures is what I like to call them. I've been fighting these creatures my entire life. It's the same demon in a different flesh suit, unfortunately. Now, with it, these individuals, I didn't change my weapon. These individuals will sit here and do the most horrendous things to you while masquerading to everybody else as if they're this holy saint. And then they will talk about you behind your back or be telling people a whole bunch of things that are lies, oftentimes projecting the things that they are doing, telling everybody else that you're doing this and you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. The whole time they're the ones doing it, but they're telling everybody else that you're such this horrible person doing all these things. They will sit there and they will do actions to try and get you to react to the things that they are doing. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live. I am doing all right, Natalie. How are you? So they will do a bunch of different things to try and get you to act out of character to portray exactly what it is that they're telling everybody that you do. Now, it's very difficult because if you're not aware of the tactics that they use, which first tactic that they use is love bombing. They will sit there and make it seem as if you are the best thing in their world. Oftentimes they'll end up dropping the I love you within like a week, 2 weeks. It usually never takes more than 2 weeks in my experience. After the love bombing phase, then now you have the devaluation. They'll start to devalue you. They'll start making you feel like you're constantly doing something wrong. And you're like, yo, what the world? After that stage, what they'll do is they'll try and lift you up with a whole bunch of little positive feedback to try and keep you hooked. Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all can say something by all means. Please say something. Add a little insight because I'm on here having a conversation and I have no issue with talking to myself, to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, all right? So individuals will sit here and do those types of things hoping that they can entice you enough to where you will come out of character. Once soon as you come out of character, they're going to run to everybody. See, I told you this, I told you that. They were just trying to hide it so well. Now, I have gone through this multiple times in my life, and the last situation that I have had to go through it with, I had everything documented. I even have it down to how much they lie and they twist their lies and change their lies every time that they are exposed. Fire and thunder. All right, what am I using currently? I'm using fire. So it's sad, and I truly do believe that it is a mental disorder. And I know that they say that it is a mental disorder. The things that they do and the way that they are so grandiose with it, how they will overly exaggerate things and then constantly play the victim. It's interesting. It's interesting to watch if you have to pay attention to how much of a sociopath they are. They honestly will either feed off energy or they will try and manipulate the people around them to see what it is that they are trying to portray as their reality. Now, once you shatter their reality, or if you get close to shattering their reality, that's when they turn into the most evilest thing you can think of. I've had it before to where me and this other girl, we end up seeing this one girl for what she truly was. And what I mean by that is we actually saw her shift. Now, it's funny because back in the day, I couldn't talk about these things due to the fact that I would seem as if I was crazy. With so many people seeing, understanding how much of a spiritual attack and how the veil is so thin. No, the veil is gone at this point. I can finally start talking about these things that I have experienced without sounding like a crazy person. So that brings me so much joy. I don't want to sharpen my weapon. I need to send a flare because I'm not doing this by myself. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? Oh, I need to set it up so it'll read Twitch to me too. So what I want y'all to do is right now, when you're seeing this, whenever you are seeing this, go ahead and hit a follow, hit a like, share this, because I personally, I want to reach as many people as possible. And I'm doing that by doing what I enjoy doing. I got a support hunter. So if you've ever ran across someone with narcissistic tendencies, or you have personally dealt with these things I'm talking about, the love bombing. Is that a gypsarus? What the fudge? Oh, so if you have dealt with the love bombing, you've dealt with the discard, you have dealt with the devaluation, you have dealt with the gaslighting. I want to hear from you. What are some things that you have dealt with? What was your biggest issue dealing with this? Oh, nice. He flashed him. Oh, I'm flashed too. A lot of people still to this day do not want to believe that there's individuals out there like this. They think that, a lot of people will just think, oh, you must have did something to irritate this person. Or you must have did something to this person for them to act like that. But it's interesting. A lot of individuals will not ask those same questions when the people are playing victim. So while these creatures are playing victim, making it seem as if you are such a horrible, bad person while they are constantly doing things to you, nobody asks those creatures, what did you do to cause them to act like this or to respond like this? But yet everybody will believe everything. Everybody will believe the things that are being told to them by these creatures, because these creatures have put on such a act for so long and have been so good and making it seem that they're one way that they are not. Now, I really I task everybody whenever someone is coming to you telling you that somebody is doing something or they're such this horrible individual and they do this and they do that, normalize asking for evidence, asking for proof. Because, oh, the truth always has evidence. There's always something to back up truth. Lies, there's never any. And then the way that they will try and provide something as evidence towards their lies is they'll either try and show you bits and pieces of what they want you to see. They'll never show you the whole thing. So you need to ask for clarification. It's important to seek clarification when dealing with these individuals, dealing with these creatures. Because if you don't, you will sit here and get tricked and you will be hating the wrong person. Now, another thing I want you to think about. Why is it that when they go through the triangulation of trying to get other people to be on their side, getting people to lie for them, why is it that the people who are lying for them never ask themselves this question? If I have to lie for these people, am I on the right side? It doesn't seem like anybody ever asked that question. Why is that? Are you afraid? Are you scared to stand up to a bully, to stand up to somebody? With that, I want to go ahead and touch into the enablers. There's a lot of people enabling these behaviors because they refuse to ask those questions. They refuse to ask for evidence. They refuse to see. What the fuck just happened? People are afraid to ask these questions, are afraid to stand up. If you do not stand for anything, you will fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people these days who are falling for every damn thing. Oh, I've been hit. I think it's trying to run. I'm not going all the way over there. That thing's got us trapped. Oh. I probably should have used a hot drink. I'm like, why is my stamina gone? Oh, of course you would hit me. Ration. Gotta use another ration. I gotta focus real quick. But no, seriously, coming to deal with these creatures, nobody wants to ask the questions of what is going on. Nobody is trying to find the truth. They're just want to be part of the in crowd. So many people want to be part of the in crowd that they are missing so much of the truth. Now with me, I harp on telling the truth. I tell the truth on myself. So I tell the truth so much that I get in trouble for telling the truth. I'll tell on myself. I don't have an issue with it. Because in all honesty, if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. I'd rather be known as, oh, that dude tells on himself a lot, or not really a lot because I don't do a whole lot of bad shit, but if I was, I gotta sharpen my sword. Dude, learn how to use that long sword, bro. This is how we do it, sha la 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 la. Oh, he flying away? Where'd he go? Okay. All right. Now, as I'm running back to go do that, we need to normalize asking questions, asking the hard questions. And I'm not just talking about when it comes down to individuals possibly thinking about hurting themselves. I'm talking about people's lives being on the line because everybody wants to believe lies. Oh, what is that? I don't remember him. Wow. It just came and killed it just slayed our hunt. What was that? I don't remember him. I don't think I fought him before. That thing just came and stole our kill. Like, bruh, this mother cunt. Wild. That is wild. But back to the topic of what I was talking about. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? Let me go ahead and end that. I have seen some things in life. I have gone through things in life. And with that, it has allowed me to have many testimonies and also many stories. I have done things that I'm not proud of, and I have done a lot of things that I am proud of. But when you are constantly being lied on, your name is being slandered because you have the moral courage to stand up and tell someone they're wrong or to defend somebody else because that is unfair treatment, you will get attacked. Now, there's this term going around these days, the chosen one and star seeds and all these things. What's up, Ian? I don't really know what any of that means. I don't have a desire to be one or really understand what it is. Anybody who claims that, so be it. Big up yourself. I mean, if that's what you feel that you are whatever you say you are, and you can do whatever you say you can. I'm realizing that when you are one that is perfectly fine with standing out and being alone, now I dropped the episode before, being alone and lonely are not the same thing. It's okay to be alone, but never be lonely. When you are one that is perfectly fine with being alone, being that outcast, you always are going to get looked at in a weird way because oftentimes you don't care what others think. You honestly just care about how you feel. Now, I'm not talking about in a selfish way. What's up? How you doing, Justice? I'm not talking about in a selfish way. I'm talking about in a way that you, as an individual, are more worried about your happiness, your comfort, and you being safe than other individuals and what they think or what they want to say about you. Let's see if I can make any new weapons. Yeah, I do. If I have it, I gotta fight the Rompapolo. I need to get a Nova Crystal. I still don't know where to get a Nova Crystal. The Hirabami Tailclaw. And that's his ice attribute. Alright, so I gotta do the Hirabami one more time. I still need a Torrent Sack. I don't know where I'm gonna get that. And I gotta do the Lalabarina. And then, I got a couple things I need to do. And this is all, not G rank, high rank. I don't have any G rank stuff. I don't like the light bow gun. I should really use the heavy bow gun. The heavy bow gun does more damage. The light bow gun is just like it's like shooting somebody, it's like hitting somebody with a pea, one of those little pea guns. I should use a heavy bow gun, honestly. But going back, back. Individuals will do everything that they can to try and get you out of character so that way they can point the finger and be like, see, I told you. I told you this is how they are. I told you this is what they do. You have to learn to protect yourself, protect your peace. And what I mean by that is be okay with letting people lie on you. What's up? How y'all doing? What's up? What's good with you? Be okay with individuals saying what they want to say. It's taken me a very long time to reach that point, to be able to sit here and allow individuals to lie on me, allow individuals to say whatever they want to say about me, because I know that it's not true. I know that they're lying. Now, the hard part is dealing with that ego and that pride to want to prove that they're wrong. Oftentimes, when they're lying about you to people, it's because they already know that they won these people over and these people are going to believe whatever they tell them. Chances are these people, the people that they're telling these things to, don't even know who you are, don't know you. They do not know you. They may know of you or they don't know you at all. So when you do try and defend yourself, you're playing into the hand of that creature by that individual with the narcissistic behaviors. You're playing exactly into their hand. What they're not counting on is you being quiet. You just remaining silent and just being like, okay, just be nonchalant with it. Because in time, if those individuals even get to know you, if they get to know you, have any desire to know you, they'll see that it's all a lie. And then once they get to know you, that is when, if you so desire, you can tell the truth about the individuals that were lying on you. It's all it sucks to say it's a waiting game. It's truly just a waiting game. What's up, Soul? How you doing? These individuals will sit here and do everything that they can to try and get you to act a freaking fool. And as soon as you do act a fool, now everything, all the lies that they've been saying, they're going to be like, I told you, this is what he did before or what she's done before and da 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 da. And then they're going to add on more stuff. And the worst part about this is you got those enablers, the ones that don't want to talk, the ones that don't want to say anything, don't want to defend themselves in any type of way. They are allowing these individuals to create stories and make them more and more extravagant and grandiose because of the fact that nobody is fighting them on it. So now they're going to sit there and create more and more lies and make up stories that are even further from the truth. And the worst part is if you confront them about it, they're going to try and play the victim card. And it sucks because in this day and age, a lot of females end up doing that, trying to play that victim card because, of course, everybody feels bad for a lady. If a woman says something and cries about it, everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe the person would do that. Why would you make that person cry? Oh, you're an asshole. And it's ridiculous. It's so sad. It's so sad. But I mean, a lot of women these days know how to use that feminine energy in a dark way. They know how to tap into people's emotions. They know exactly how to speak to the elephants instead of the rider. And if they talk to that elephant, ultimately what it's going to do is it's going to change the way that you move. Because now you're going to be moving in an emotional way. And moving in that emotional way, they got you. They got you. That was part of their manipulation. And that's exactly what they wanted. As long as they see that you are not as strong emotionally, they know exactly what they can do to get you to tip in their favor. This is the reason why emotional intelligence is so important. Now, I got to give a big shout out to Jade. This woman has a very high emotional intelligence IQ. And when I was younger, I did not understand the reason why she did a lot of things that she was doing. As I got older and I realized a lot of things that I'm dealing with or a lot of things that were following me, I came to understand a lot more of what's happening. Okay, I don't know which one I want. I got a high evade window and I got a evade extender as well. Evade window with the ice resistance. I'm trying to think what other things use ice. I can't think of really anything else that uses ice at the moment, but I know I want this Hirabachi. But all right, I'm gonna do this mission again just so I can make an ice attribute weapon, and I know I want to do this ice heavy bowgun because using that heavy bowgun, that thing is dope. Like I need something that actually can put in some damage, you know? Because this right here, Igga, I need to make some food. All right, let's grill a meal. Custom meal. Do I have any more ingredients? We'll go with fish, mud shrimp, and truffle. I don't. Okay, wild sea oil. Let's start cooking. We got the fish. We got the shrimp. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? But as I was saying, I was like the enablers. Oh no, I was on emotional intelligence. With emotional intelligence, if you're slacking with emotional intelligence, these individuals will recognize it. Effect duration 50 minutes, health, stamina, defense elements, resistance, tumbler mill, specialist mill, iron carver mill, escape artist. Dope. They will recognize that and they will capitalize off it. And when they do, as I stated, they will talk to the elephant rather than the rider. When they're talking to the elephant is ultimately what's leading the rider. It's going to take the rider in whichever direction. So if they talk to the elephant utilizing the emotions, now that elephant is going to move in that direction, which means that now they are ultimately guiding you and showing you what it is that they want to show you. And that's what you will believe. Which I tie back to what I said earlier. You need to learn how to ask those hard questions. Asking those hard questions. If you don't ask those hard questions, you're going to be, oh, that's beautiful. Did the sun just come up? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Sorry. If you don't ask those hard questions, you're going to be used. You're going to get tricked every single time. And it sucks because it's difficult. It's very, very, hold on. Oh, you got to be fucking with me. I'm now seeing this. Oh, ones I can't do. The All right, high difficulty. Yes. Didn't I just? Okay, I gotta do this. Secure wounded hollow. I gotta do this again. If you are the stages of these creatures, I covered the love bombing, which is usually the first stage. After that, you will have. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up so I have my some talking points I can follow. All right, so with it, you have the idolization or the love bombing, like I stated. This phase includes excessive admirations, praise, and attention, making the victim feel special and loved. It can be a way to control and manipulate the target. As I stated before, that's oftentimes what comes first. The making you, it can be the buying you gifts, things along those lines, because ultimately they're trying to win you over. They are trying to win you over and make it seem as if they are really there for you, that they really want you. Oh crap! I shouldn't have attacked yet. Oh gosh! Ah! I should have waited for somebody. We ride in it. All right, here we go. Here we go. I feel like I'm riding a flying Nimbus right now. Ha ha. All right, open that up. Is there another spot I can do? Just two? Get the tail. All right. All right, that's one. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Ah, wrong button. Woo! It's all is. I gotta focus on this one real quick. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh dang. Why you hit him like that? Ooh. Help. All right, good, good, good. Two for the price of one? Yes. Damn. All right. Ah, screw to that. Oh, they trying. I mean, I. Dang. Don't look at me. Do not look at me. Don't look at me. I do. I do. I do. I'm about to get hit. Help! 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 I knock him down. Dang. Oh my God. Oh. That's all I got was one? I gotta get some more than this. Got him. Get out there. Seriously? Help. Oh yeah. That's how you do it. Out the air. Okay. I'm gonna get back on topic after this. I gotta focus real quick. This thing is mad annoying. Hit the switch. Hit the switch. Oi.
Ooh, what is that? Kind of flies like a pokey pokey. Not a pokey pokey, but a what is that thing? Paloma. Oh, you guys trapped it.
All right, one down. Now for the next one. Okay. As I was saying, to get back on topic. Sorry about that. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Right when it goes down. That was dope. So then they have the devaluation stage. During the devaluation stage, what they're going to do is narcissist shifts from admiration to criticism and negatively demeaning the victim's worth and abilities. This can involve gaslighting, isolating the victim and undermining their self-esteem. So with it, that isolation, that can be part of the triangulation, as I was talking about earlier, when they sit there and they'll be lying on you and they'll try and get other people to join in on the lies, people who don't even know you. Yes. Why they have to scream? Hey, do me a favor. Hit those hearts, hit those likes. Go ahead and double tap that screen, so that way I don't have to worry about sitting here having to try and do the puzzle to make sure that the stream doesn't end on TikTok. Because I am live on a lot of different things right now, and my main focus is to take this bad boy out, while at the same time educate y'all on a little bit of knowledge. Educate y'all on a little bit of knowledge. So while they're sitting there trying to devalue you, and they'll be criticizing you and trying, and it's horrible, because the way that they will criticize you, they'll do it as if they're trying to help you, as if they give a fudge about what you think, or as if they'll try and make it seem as if the things that they're saying is just there to help you, like they're really concerned about you, when in all honesty, they don't care. Got them. All right. Where am I? Oh, I'm walking around. So, I mean, they're very good at it. The gaslighting, the triangulation, the getting to isolate you. Like, for example, I know somebody right now who is married to this one girl, and she don't even talk to her family because her family has told her about herself. And then with that, she is making sure that he doesn't talk to his family. He can't even talk to her family. Probably because she's afraid that they're going to exposing her as well. It's interesting. What's happening? Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing? So I mean, you really need to be careful about the individuals that are around you, and you need to be mindful. We are living in a time where it's very important to pay attention of who is around you, the things that they do, the things that they say, because everybody is not your friend. And trust and believe. It sucks to say, but a lot of individuals have ulterior motives. They will try and get close to you, and if someone is new in your life and they're constantly asking you probing questions, trying to figure out things that you like and what you don't like, most likely they're feeling you out. They're trying to figure out what they can do to really win your trust, while at the same time trying to find some of your darkest secrets, things that they can use against you or that they can manipulate to go make it seem like you're just this horrible person, in case you do end up figuring them out. And even if you don't figure them out, because I've had a situation where there's this couple, I know of a bunch of things that the girl had did to a bunch of other people. And again, like I said before, I'm so honest, I tell on myself. Now, they didn't know everything. They didn't know everything that I knew about them, everything that I knew, found out about them, but they knew that I knew of a couple situations because I was around for a little while, and I'm very observant. Like, naturally, I just pay attention. Like, when I was doing security and PI work, I was literally getting paid to do what I always do, which is just watch stuff. Like, I just watch things. I watch and pay attention. This couple, the female in the couple, and her little simp of a freaking husband, jumped on the bandwagon too. But I used to be a co-host on a podcast with them. Now, what got me was the fact that she had forced herself upon a guy that I know. Now, with it, I told her, I was like, yo, that's wrong. Obviously, that was the end of our podcast, because after that, she pretty much excommunicated with me. And I was like, okay, whatever. But she always needs to be right. She's very power hungry and loves to be in the spotlight, whether it's drama, well, usually her causing drama, and then trying to play the victim as if it's ridiculous. So with it, I end up moving. I end up coming down to a state that she's in, just by chance. And next thing you know, I'm getting attacked by a whole bunch of people in a group. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Come to find out, this girl had started a whole rumor lie about me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then she was able to, nobody in that group knew me. But again, it was like I couldn't expose her because all the things I know about her are things that she's done to other people. So it was just like, yo, what the world? But she was so afraid that I was going to expose her that she decided to start creating a whole bunch of lies about me. And the worst part was dealing with the triangulation. I already didn't know anybody. All these people were taking her side, not knowing anything about me. And then just people who had no idea what the hell was going on were over here creating things about me as well. I'm like, dude, this is horrible. And it sucked because I ended up asking the the female of one of the females that was lying on me. I was like, I have a question. I was like, why are you lying for her? She's like, I'm not lying for her. I was like, yes, you are. She's like, well, what makes you say that? I was like, because none of that happened. I was like, none of that is true. I was like, that's how I know you're lying. I was like, so you're saying that this stuff happened. One, you don't know me. Two, I was like, that's a lie. I was like, so ask yourself this question. If you have to lie for somebody, I was like, if you have to lie for somebody, do you think that I was like, you think that they're telling the truth? And I can never forget what she said. She was like, well, everybody else is just going to have to find out for themselves. She's like, you can't convince anybody. She's like, they're going to have to find out for themselves. I was like, well, you could start by telling the truth and telling everybody that you were lying. But of course, that would require her to have some courage. What is it that a lot of people these days don't have? Courage. Everybody is the cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz. Little pussies. But yes, that right there is the devaluing stage. Now, the fun part, the discarding. In all honesty, I've gone through the discard phase probably like twice, but a lot of my last two times that I have, the last time I dealt with, I discarded them because I figured them out. I was like, I want nothing to do with you. Told her, I was like, I want nothing to do with you and leave me alone. This is turning into harassment, which she tried to switch it around on me later on. But anywho, and then the girl I was with before that, like I said, I've done things in the past that I'm proud of, some I'm not. I had lied to this girl and told her I cheated on her, even though I didn't. But the reason I had told her that was because we had broken up, and I told her she needed to get her plane ticket to go back home. One-way plane ticket would have been like $300. 2 months go by, and she cannot procure the money to get a one-way ticket. But as soon as I told her that lie, she was gone within a couple days. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I want to go ahead and read this of what Google is saying. Understanding the cycle can help individuals recognize signs of narcissism and protect themselves. Recognize the patterns. Very important, which is the reason why I end up saying these things in the beginning of what it is. The cycle can repeat. So understanding the stages can help identify when it's happening and how to respond. Now, check this out. You're going to have a lot of individuals who don't like you. Like I stated at the beginning, welcome in, welcome in. There's going to be a lot of individuals who do not like you just because of the fact that you are genuine, you are true, you are kind. Not nice. Nice is some fake shit. You are kind. You are genuine. With it, you need to be able to recognize these signs and understand when it is happening. Now, there's a lot of individuals out there who will fake the funk and make it seem as if they are kind, genuine individuals, which is also the reason, when Love Hill Elite was cracking with you. There are a lot of individuals who are confused these days and very standoffish because of the fact that there's a lot of people who will act as if they care, act as if they are genuine, just so that way they can get on your good side and ultimately try and destroy your life, which has caused a lot of people these days. How do I say this? It's caused a lot of people these days to be very cautious of whenever somebody is kind to them because they're not sure if it's somebody trying to wiggle their way in, if it's a snake. So therefore, there are people who are genuine who are being dismissed because of the traumas that other people have gone through. Now, this is why I say it's so important to heal, because if you don't heal, you're going to be not discounting. You're going to be dismissing individuals who are not doing anything wrong, all because you have refused to heal. You're neglecting your healing process. You're neglecting to get down to the roots of your abuse and things that you have gone through. What is the trauma that you are dealing with? Now, something I had to take a look at myself when realizing, I attract a lot of individuals with these types of personalities. What is it about me that attracts these individuals? Now, if you know anything about manifestation or the laws of the universe, talk about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is freaking real. Now, it sucks because with it, the energy I was putting out, things that I was looking for, because at the time when I was the time that I dealt with the last individual, I was upset because the girl that I was talking to, the girl that I was with, we were in a poly relationship at the time, and I was just like, look, you never want to argue. There, I mean, now even arguing, I just needed some type of excitement because it was mad boring. It was extremely boring, and then at the same time, she never ever wanted to do anything. So it was just like I needed something as some excitement in my life. Little did I fucking know, here comes the law of the law of attraction. Woo! When I talk about I manifested that into my life, man, I did not know that I did. I did not want those demons. True talk, no lie. I did not want those demons. But at the same time, everything that happens in your life is a lesson or a blessing. Now, after when you recognize those patterns, you need to also set boundaries. Now, does everybody understand what boundaries are? If you know what a boundary is, go ahead and give me your best definition of what a boundary is down below in the comments. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Do 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 do. All right, I'm done. So boundaries. Boundaries, a lot of people get them confused with rules. Boundaries and rules are not the same. So boundaries is pretty much stating what you're not going to tolerate. If this happens, then this is what I will do to pretty much sum it up. But what this is saying is establishing clear boundaries. Now, establishing clear boundaries can help limit the narcissist's manipulative behavior and protect the victim. Now, I don't like to call anybody a victim. What's good? How you doing? How you doing? Yo, double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. What's goody, Colin? So with it, I don't like to say the word victim because of the fact that I don't see anybody as a victim. The only way that you can really be a victim is if you decide to keep your mindset and mentality in that same era of after the situation has happened. I like to say that I'm a survivor. I like to call people survivors because you have survived something that a lot of people either, I don't want to say cannot, but refuse to get over after the situation has happened. It's pretty what's that movie, Ugly Dolls? It's pretty ugly to think about. But that is something that I really want to talk more on in the future. The minds, the mental, the mentality of individuals, and even myself, because that's something I'm working on my damn self. Like right now, I should be at the gym. I'm over here playing games and recording a podcast. What the fudge, bruh? What the fudge? So when I get done with this, I need to go to the gym. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna go pick up heavy things and put them back down and pick them back up and put it back down. But no, true talk, no lie. Been on this for a good little minute now. Let me test and see where we at. How long I've been on here? Okay, almost an hour. Almost an hour. Good, good, good. I'm gonna cut this off, chop it up, and I did a couple little things today. But yay, I'm going to go ahead and say that this was another episode of Divine Time. I'm doing something a little different when I'm by myself because it helps the time go by faster. I'm going to get it a little more organized so that way I can just boom, 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 go down my talking points so I'm not all over the place and spending so much time. But, hey, I thank everybody who came through. Bless up, bless up. This was another episode of Divine Time. Hey, do me a favor. Go ahead and check out my blog. I got some poems on there. I got blogs for the podcast. I also have a short stories called Niggy Rama. Niggy Rama's is some hilarious. I'm bringing a comedic. Comedic twist to things that I have gone through in real life. So I mean, definitely go check it out. It's called Niggy Rama. But definitely also check out the YouTube, Donnelly_Divine, and check me out on divinetime.blog. I say again, divinetime.blog, DIVINETIME.blog. Haha, that OG, bruh. But yes, this was your boy Donnelly Divine. Yo, everybody, thank y'all. Thank y'all for jumping in. Much love and appreciate it. Like I said, double tap those hearts. Double tap those hearts. Let's go ahead and push this out. Down in the comments. Tell me what a boundary means to you. What is a boundary? Also, have you ever ran across a narcissistic individual? If so, yo, let me hear your story. And if y'all ever want to tap in with me and record an episode with me or speak your truth, checkouts. Matter of fact, just message me. Message me, DM me, or either go to divinetime.blog and schedule a Speak Your Truth on the calendar. I got a calendar up there. We can go ahead and lock that in. But hey, much love and respect. Deuces.